It's your returning champion, Elgin Intensity.
0!
Where was I? Oh yeah, aka Trapules, son of Zeus. Yes. We know the name of the puppet CrossFit got to read off a script. Now let's watch his nose grow.
My name's Jordan Kirker. I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and I've been doing CrossFit for about 2 years now.
This isn't biased at all.
First time I heard of CrossFit was from a patient that came to me after running a
It's
tough
important to
runner.
look preppy when you're pretending to be a Navy SEAL.
He told me he was training for it, doing CrossFit, which was some unique combination of gymnastics and Olympic lifting. I performed at a high intensity.
With the worst fucktard form imaginable.
I'd never heard it before, but this guy's crazy, and I'm going to be seeing a lot more of him in my practice.
CrossFitters need to practice
So I
abstinence.
stopped working out about 3 years ago. I was taking care of a lot of athletes and weekend warriors that were getting injured and needed surgery. I had a young family at the time, a new career. I just couldn't take the chance of getting hurt.
What a pussy.
So I was quickly out of shape and gained about 20 pounds from eating garbage. So I decided I needed a change and started to go to a traditional gym, which left me pretty unfulfilled. And
Titty
had a
bars
hard
leave
time
queers
after
unfulfilled.
About an hour of working out of even breaking a sweat.
So wear
Things
sweats,
changed when
moron.
my friend told me about CrossFit. The first workout was a 12-minute AMRAP.
AMRAP, as much
Kettlebell complex
retardation as
where
possible.
One partner rested where the other one worked, so I essentially worked out for about 12 minutes. And all I remember at the time was lying on the floor, staring at the ceiling, gasping for air, thinking I was gonna die.
Go with that feeling.
So it took me a week to recover from that workout, but I haven't looked back since.
Probably because you fractured your
Since
neck.
then, I've been in better shape than I ever was in my teens and 20s when I was playing sports competitively.
So you were even
It's
more of a
changed
wuss
my
than
life,
this.
and I believe it's a unique way. For
Nothing like
people
bouncing
to
on your head
improve
over and
their
over to
health
improve your
and
health.
overall mental well-being.
Your Achilles well-being, forget about
CrossFit
it.
gets bad press for high risk of injury, and
Yeah, I
think it's a
love reading
result of
those.
the mainstream fitness industry that's both intimidated and threatened by its popularity and effectiveness.
Popularity.
There's
A
no
lot of
question
fat
that
bitches do
shorter
Zumba, and I don't
workouts
see a lot of
with
negative
functional
press
movements
about it.
performed at high intensity is the most effective way to train.
Pulling workouts out of your
Truth
ass
is,
isn't
CrossFit's
training,
no
which
more
is why the best
dangerous than any
CrossFitters
other
hardly ever
athletic
do that
activity.
shit.
And I actually think it's less dangerous.
If
I'm
you
an
didn't, this
orthopedic
video
surgeon.
wouldn't
I
have seen
treat
the light of
sports-related
day.
Injuries every day. Few, if any, are ever a result of CrossFit.
They must go to your
The
colleagues
bottom line
then.
is CrossFit's not dangerous. Uneducated people are dangerous. If
You
you've
know who
never done
falls for
CrossFit
fads like
before and you
CrossFit?
come into a
Uneducated
CrossFit gym
people.
and try and deadlift 400 pounds or do a ring muscle up, there's a good chance you'll get hurt.
Is that
But that's
Tuesday's
not what
WOD?
CrossFit is about. It's not
The
what
hell
it
you say.
promotes. Education is a critical part of the CrossFit program. So I was destined to have back problems. My father underwent
74,
two
you mean
spinal surgeries
severed
in his
L4?
20s. I herniated my first disc.
I
when
was
a
close.
medical student. When I was a sports medicine fellow in Los Angeles, I lifted a very heavy patient in the operating room and felt a pop in my lower back.
Damn,
I had
bro, you
progressive
CrossFit at
leg
life.
pain over the next 2 weeks and couldn't stand for more than 2 minutes in the operating room.
Glassman
Eventually
doesn't
had an
want you in
MRI
his
that
ranks.
showed a large herniated disc that compressed a nerve that was sending shooting pain down my leg.
You're still the
Pain was
healthiest
so
guy in a
intense
CrossFit
and I
class.
couldn't work that I had to tell the spine surgeon to just take it out. So I wound up undergoing spine surgery. For the
Awkward.
next several years, I developed progressive arthritis in the lower back, and unfortunately, haven't been able to do a lot of the normal lifting that I.
If there's
I
one
thought
thing
I could
CrossFit
do.
doesn't have, it's normal
Since
lifting.
starting CrossFit, my core has never been
0!
never felt better, and although I do have to modify a lot of the Olympic lifts,
Like not
CrossFit
doing them
still
for high
remains an
reps,
essential part of my
them
life.
special Olympic
The
lifts.
beauty of CrossFit is that every movement can be scaled or modified in some way.
I can
If you have
scale
back
curls in the
problems,
squat
shoulder
rack. That doesn't make
problems,
me
or
any
knee
less of a
problems, You
fucktard.
can still do CrossFit. You just have to modify your movements or scale your weight in order to prevent further injury.
Better yet, cancel your
But
membership.
CrossFitters tend to be active people. Most of them are not getting injured doing CrossFit.
With all the
I've
time
treated
and
a
money
number
they've
of
invested
CrossFit
already, of
athletes,
course they'll blame it on
and
something
all of
else.
them have returned back to CrossFit, both with encouragement and proper guidance.
Encouragement, because misery loves company.
0!
Like the video and subscribe to the channel, now.